Yo, what is up guys? I'm here hitting up with a new video. As promised, I'm coming back with a full power max latticed Batsby. As I promised you guys, I told you we will revisit Batsby once he is fully latticed up. Now you can see 5, 5, 5. Today I was like, you know what? I don't care about the new unit next week, because I will get lattices next week, and then there's a week after, so I don't worry too much about the LD unit that is coming next week. That unit will receive lattices if it even fits my playstyle. That's another thing, right? But I really wanted now to Batsby to finish now, and just to make also the showcase and just to see how he really and truly performs. And I'm telling you, oh boy, that bro is hits a little different when you when you got him max skill, right? So the first video you saw, he was 113, but now we have a 555. Now that's a completely different thing. What I want to show you first is Union Boss. So for Union Boss, we have the red one currently, and it's the perfect time to showcase Batsby here as well. Well, to be honest, since I test him a little bit, I think I might have to rename him, and once you have him 555, I think Batsby turns into Godspeed. But yeah, you know what? Let's just start the run here so we see what happens. So I decided to go with this specific lineup just for debuff stacking, right? Defense break, vulnerability, everything, all the good stuff. 1 million damage as free right off the bat, and that's not even like his, I think his ideal score. Another one with 2 hits and we got 50% all the way through. Dude, this is insane. 700k 63. Guys, were you ever that fast before in the third phase of the Union Boss? 600k almost auto hit. And now, as you guys see, Fortissimo Freya with the burst, yo, S3 again for 1 million damage. And this dude is almost dead. Yeah, Dinah just died, but I think with that damage output that we are providing here, I think it really doesn't matter too much, even though we are close to losing even, because I fully YOLO'd this. But you know what? 1 minute 6 seconds, this is a personal best now. It was super unsafe, not gonna lie, as you can tell with the way I played it. Especially with red, right? And I brought green units. Now let's move on to the next content. I don't think personally that it's worth showcasing him for Doki Doki, because I already showcased in the first video that you can easily just kill Doki with Godspeed, and he didn't need like much investment, right? So I feel like this is like a wasted opportunity just to showcase Doki Doki again. He can do that with 113. You don't need him 555 for that, but you know what? He can if he wants to. But I feel like what we want to look at is now Aurora team. It's probably also what you're curious about, what type of time you can achieve with this dude, right? Now, as you can see, this is my team setup. This is the team setup. I tested the team setup. Moving forward, this will be my farm team. By the way, I'm not kidding. This is gonna be my farm team. Not using anything else. This will be 100% locked down my farm team. So what we have here is Heinrich, standard, just accuracy, speed, all the good stuff. Dinah, same thing, just speed, a little bit investment into S3 just to reliably land a little bit more on Codex. Then we have Red Shiaki on Supernova with like a little bit of speed, Nymphonial just with 3 pieces, because this is all about speed tuning at this point. Just speed tuning. I just slapped in HP really for to make the shield thicker, but that's about it. Also my Nymphonial nowadays is 414, just in case you're wondering. And now this is Godspeed. Now you will know in a minute why he's called now Godspeed. And for the people who are asking why I'm using Red Shiaki over Linglao, reason being is Red Shiaki is actually a lot better than Linglao, because Linglao giving, so it's all about the damage, removing the damage mitigation from Aurora, and with Linglao you only have like a 75% chance to remove that, Chiaki guarantees you to remove that damage mitigation. That's why she's just more reliable than the Linglao, and that's why I use red Chiaki, and she has more of a burst heal. I also ended up 6-starring my Dyna because I'm just annoyed with Dyna, because when you have a 5-star, no investment into her S1, she needs so many good modules in terms of speed just to get her what other units are. So I decided to 6-star her, and very soon I will actually let us up her S1 just to lower the speed requirement on her when I do whatever I want to do, right? Now let's watch this. I target this because I'm also like, it is not a 10 run, so this is just showcase, but just look what happens here. So basic procedure, right? Now we have the Heinrich, then the Dyna, and now we have the Nymphonia. Like Nymphonia, you don't necessarily need. You can also use Beyond Him because Beyond Him does attack and crit damage buff. It really depends on your stats, but I ended up with the Nymphonia because of her shield and immunity. Now watch this. 370k. Now the Heinrich hits. Then we get a hit. Second hit. Dead. 37 seconds. Fully auto. You can tell this was not like RNG, right? I mean, the teams we are currently using with Viper and with Dyna and Didding, in my opinion, is even more RNG than what we're using now, because we're bringing Heinrich. Heinrich is a little bit more reliable when it comes to actually stripping the boss than the Viper. Now, then we always have the stupid RNG with Dyna at the end of the day, right, guys? But outside of that, this is very, very viable. Like, you can see here, watch. No, this is already guaranteed. At this point, this is now already over. This run is GG at this point. So here, now you see the red Chiaki does her thing, right? It's free, buff up everything, and then heal. And now S3 with Batsby. Almost for 400k, he almost hit for 400k. She does her thing, doesn't matter, we got the shield and everything. S2. It's Joe over. Yeah. Guys, what am I supposed to tell you here, right? What am I supposed to tell you? This guy hits like a truck. It is absolutely insane how hard this guy actually hits. Now, I obviously don't want to leave you just with the PvE part, but I also want to show you the PvP part. This is a team I thought I set up now specifically for him to make it work, because at the end of the day, this guy needs a little bit of help when it comes to debuffing. You need to debuff to make Batsby work, right? Let's just watch how this plays out. Obviously, you want to do like standard Heinrich stuff because could be the case of Bulwark and stuff like that. Now we want to take a look at what's moving. We see, the Zanya trying to land defense break. I think we got one defense break here. Now let's stun him. We got the stun. Now Batsby moves. Obviously, we will target the Holden with the S3 because this is where his damage comes in. We have the full Holden on full debuff, right? Full debuff, 6 debuffs. Let's do it ×1 here, right? And let's just check out the damage here. We have a defense break on him, no defense break on these two. We have the damage share of the Tiamat, but we do not have... And we have a defense break on the Zanya, right? Okay, let's watch this. I'm already yapping too much. Let's see. I'm actually curious myself. How much damage is he dealing? Especially to the Holden. 22k. Nice. Very good. Very good damage. And as you can see here, coming out, and now he follows up. Now we do ×3 speed again. And now we follow up with the S2 to extend debuffs. And just because we used the S3 already, right? Boom. Only one left. Now we can do turn meter control, right? Just debuff, do all the good things. GG. Looked really damn clean. Not gonna lie, it would have been slightly better. I don't know, I have to check. I probably didn't have that much accuracy on RC77, to be honest. Probably actually very low because I just swapped the gear real quick to showcase this. But that would be a lot cleaner if he landed the defense break on all the units just for him. Keep that in mind. I have a different strat to make it even stronger. And you also don't forget, we did not use a attack buff in this lineup, right? We had no attack buff. We only had debuffs. The only attack buff we had was from the count, not from buff itself. So that's for that. Now, I don't want to do Summit Arena because otherwise this video will be too long. It's probably already over 10 minutes long, this video. But I think just from that alone, you get the basic idea on how he could also look in RTA if you built him properly. But not gonna lie, guys, Batsby, like I was a little bit torn between, do I like him? Do I not like him? Do I not like him? But like, am I maybe a little bit disappointed because how do I use him correctly? But I'm slightly now understanding more how I can use him and how I have to build him for PvP as well. The reason why I'm not showing you his gear right now, guys, is because I plan to make a separate account showcase video where I will show all my gear and stuff like that, with all the progression, with all the things I worked up till now. I don't know how many days I played this game now, June 5th. We are probably almost 100 days in, gotta check, but this will be a separate video. And as for always, guys, if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. I really appreciate it, and see you with the next one.